Welcome to Learn with Roblox. In today's video, we're going to cover geometric sequences. Our first problem says we have the sequence 1/9, 1/3, 1, 3, and it goes on, and we need to find the sixth term. So here's what I'm going to do to find the sixth term. I'm going to show you the formula for a geometric sequence. So it goes like this. It says a of n, where a of n is the term you want to find, is equal to a1, which is the first term, times r, which is the common ratio, to the n minus 1 power. N is the term you're trying to find, which in this case is the sixth term. So what we need to do is find a1, r, and n, and we can solve for the sixth term. So what is a1? Well, that's the first term in the sequence. And what's the first term? It's just 1/9 because it's first. So a of 1 is 1/9. Now what is r? R is the common ratio, and what it means is how much are you multiplying by each time? So from 1/9 to 1/3, 1/3 to 1, and 1 to 3, how much are we multiplying by each time? Well, if you just take a look at it, you might realize that it's just times 3 every time, because 1/9 times 3 is 1/3, 1/3 times 3 is just 1, and 1 times 3 is just 3. And if that wasn't obvious, what you can do is take a term and divide it by the preceding term. So for example, I could do 3 divided by 1 to get 3. I could do 1 divided by 1/3. If you do that, that's also 3. Or I could do 1/3 divided by 1/9, and that's also 3. And these are all ways of proving that our common ratio is just 3. So let me just write that down. R is equal to 3, because we're multiplying by 3 each time. And then what is n? That's the term we want to find. And that's pretty simple. I told you in the problem, we want the sixth term. Therefore, n is just equal to 6. Now let's use these values and solve for the sixth term. So we'll have a of 6, which is the value of the sixth term, is equal to a1, which is 1/9, because that's our first term, times r, our common ratio of 3, and then to the n minus 1 power. Well, n is 6, so it's the sixth, or 6 minus 1 power. So all we need to do is just compute this. Let's do order of operations first. First, we need to do exponents. So 6 minus 1 is just 5. And then we need to do 3 to the 5th power first in the order of operations. So if you do 3 to the 5th power, take out a calculator and do that. That is 243. And finally, just do 1/9 times 243. If you do that, you should get that the answer is 27. So that means that the sixth term is equal to 27. So I'm going to write equals 27 here. And that's it. And then let me just show you another easier way you can do this, because this problem is more of a simple example. So in this example, notice that we are given 3, which is the fourth term. And the thing is, the fourth term is not that far from the sixth term. So if you want to do, what you can do is you go from 3 to the 5th term. I'll just write down this is the 4th term. And from there, you could go to the 6th term. And because this is an easy problem, you could do this without any issues. Whereas for other problems, you might have to use the formula. But I'll show you how to use this easy method for this simple problem. So we know that the common ratio is times 3, right? Because r equals 3. So just do 3 times 3, which is 9, to get the 5th term. And then just do times 3 one more time to get 27. So that is another simple way you could have done this problem if you didn't want to use the formula. Although in some problems, you might have to use the formula.